Hey folks, I'm back. It's me, Mahbub Chowdhury, aka your role model, aka the people's coach, aka your host and speaker for today. People, check this out. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to sympathize with a pregnant woman. Yes, that's right, people. Pay close attention because this may just improve the quality of your relationship to those people who are in a relationship and their spouse is pregnant. And plus, on top of that, if you've got children already and your wife or your girlfriend or whoever it is pregnant. Now, check this out. A few things that my wife brought to my attention. We have 2 children. One, what do we have? I forgot. How can I forget my own children? One boy who's about 2.5 years old, nearly approaching 3 this year, only a few months away, and a baby daughter who is going to be 1 this year and another one along the way. Do you know what? Check this out, right? My wife told me, Mabs, you men can never ever fully understand what a pregnant woman goes through. And you know what? Lo and behold, she spoke the truth. Because at the end of the day, it's not us who is carrying that child. It's not us who is giving labor. It's not us who has to walk around with that weight for the whole 9 months. And I'll tell you what, my wife brought a few things to my attention. She goes to me, she said, Mabs, imagine this. This is just some of the things that a pregnant woman goes through. Imagine carrying a 20-kilogram weight plus your own body weight throughout the whole day, day in, day out for the 9 whole months. And also bearing in mind, before I conclude, proceed, check this out, right? Okay, I have here 20 kilograms, yes, that's right, this plate, right, on top of your body weight. Now, if you just carry that for 30 seconds, you will feel the weight already. Imagine the weight from month 1 to all the way up to 9 months. The weight is just increasing gradually, and it's weighing the pregnant woman down. It's not only that, it gets more and more uncomfortable when she's sleeping, because as she tosses and turns, it's quite difficult because the body, the baby, moves from side to side. So for instance, if she's turning one way, then the whole weight is distributed this way, and it's causing all sorts of pain and tension all along here, and it's coming down on her. And on top of that, the weight of the belly is also crushing the arm. And also, you have all of these physical changes, physical bodily changes that the woman goes through. Her cleavage increases, her stomach increases, her arms, legs, whatever have you, increases. And her pace of walk gets slower and slower. Breathing gets more difficult because, imagine this, right? I'm not trying to be rude here. You have her cleavage, the stomach, and the stomach, month by month, is growing and it's growing and it's growing, and it's doing this. The belly is actually growing like a pear shape, like this. And then you have her cleavage, right? It's condensing all the organs inside her body to make room for that child. So breathing hence becomes difficult, and also because the cleavage increases, is causing a lot of strain on the back, hence making her hunch forward like this, plus the weight of her stomach which bears on the legs, which comes down on the legs. So therefore the rate of walking becomes a lot more slower. Sleeping, I do apologize for that interruption. That is my son that just entered the room. Son, come in, quickly. Say hello to the people. Say hello, everybody. Say hello.
Hello, that's big love.
He said hello, that's big love. Now, as I was saying, sleeping gets uncomfortable. Your mood swings go all over the place. Your hormones, or if they have any hormones, is it hormones or I don't know, but it's a hormone that they have, but they call it something else. It's not a hormone. I can't even remember what it's called. Anyway, so that's all over the place. They're snappier, and also at the same time, bear this in mind, people. Think of all the things that we find on a day-to-day basis easy, like walking, like eating, like going to the toilet, like sleeping. We have the privilege of doing that. A pregnant woman finds it difficult, especially when it comes closer to the time of giving birth, because that is when she's big, she's gone bigger at her biggest, and weight is just dragging her down. It's very uncomfortable carrying excess amount of weight because it affects you psychologically, mentally, physically, and spiritually. It affects so many different areas and aspects of your life. And on top of this, you have to manage things like the household, the children, and your spouse, and your own personal stresses on top of that. It is very, very challenging. So therefore, be extra empathetic, be extra sensitive towards them. Show mercy, show kindness. Now these things might be obvious to point out, but how many of us out there actually practice this? Because at this point, the relationship can get very, very challenging if you're not aware of this. Now people, at the end of the day, some of the things that can help the pregnant wife is to, or the partner, is to ease her stresses in whatever way that you can. That means either doing some of the chores around the home, cooking, cleaning, anything that she needs help with, just initiate, assist, and just be there on standby. Help as much as possible, because when you're able to help as much as possible and de-stress the load, the burden of her, it makes the relationship more pleasant, and she will be giving things back. And there's so many other psychological factors that men are not aware of and oblivious to. And the most important thing, you men folk out there, is you must communicate, you must express your feelings, how you feel in the relationship, because there's so many things that the woman may not be aware of that she's doing to you, and you may be not aware of that you're doing to her. Those are just a couple of things I thought I might bring to your attention. I hope from this talk that you've just gained one beneficial thing that may help improve the quality of your relationship with your spouse. If not, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of whatever's to come your way. People, please stay tuned for more up-and-coming motivational materials and talks. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn, to empower and inspire the lives of many, as well as yourself. Bye for now.